Hi everyone, this is Kathy, and this is the project that I've kind of made a blurb about that I wanted to start when I found out that I had cancer. I do have multiple myeloma, which is a blood disorder that literally affects the bones and makes them deteriorate. If you have read, any of my blog posts or seen my comments, as of late I have 6 crushed vertebrae, well, actually compression fractures, which makes it a little bit difficult to walk. So I decided that I wanted to do something for myself as I go through my chemo treatments, my fears, my doubts, all that fun stuff. So this is my little art/diary journal that I've created. Both the front and back cover are made of chipboard, which I've covered. Hobby Lobby had some really nice craft paper that had some printing on it, and I chose the one that's got the alphabets on it, considering that, this is eventually going to be a diary. And that's what both the front and the back cover are covered with. And then on the front cover, I appropriately found the stamp that said it was Believe in Miracles. And decided, okay, that's the name of my book, because if you don't believe in miracles, there's no reason for, I don't want to say living, because we can still live without believing in miracles, but you can't have faith in the fact that you'll be healed unless you believe in miracles. Yes, the doctors can do all they can, but not much. But anyways, back to the project. I have also got some of the Tim Holtz Resist craft paper. As you can see, I alcohol inked, stained it. I think there's eggplant, cranberry, and stream throughout here, but you can see the certain areas where it actually resists the ink and stays in that, kind of like craft color. And appropriately, while I was, as soon as you walk through the door, they have those bins where they sell the stuff for like $1, $1.50. Found these flatback pearls. Also found the gemstones that are in the corner. And I found a whole bunch of different words that were made from the gemstone. And one of them was hope, which is the very first word that you see. Because it is my hope that they can at least get this under control. There is no cure for multiple myeloma, but they can control it. So that is my miracle that I want. That they can control it to the point where they can actually fix my spine, and I'll be able to walk properly again, without having to sit every 5 minutes, or, having people bend over and pick things up for me because I can't do it. And then while I started doing all of this, I found some Kaiser Craft had their mulberry paper. These are the medium and little roses that I had found, and decided I was going to spray those with Glimmer Mist. So this is Caribbean Blue, and then we have Coral Reef. The brown ones are done with walnut stain, and then glimmer misted with crushed shell along with the leaves. Those are also sprayed in crushed shell. I don't know if you could notice the glimmer that's on there. It's a little hard in these kind of lights. Found some really pretty stamens over by the wedding area, and along with those I actually found these really cute little, there's like 3 prongs. It's just got 3 little gems on each one, but there's like 10 in a package, so you can get, so I've got 10 projects that I can actually use these for, or you can take them off singly and just use them as they are and get 30. Come in assortment of colors, but I just chose the clear ones for that. And then also these right here, this was also found over by the wedding, and I just sprayed them with the crushed gel to kind of give it more of that vintagey, old world feel, which I really like. I mean, it matches the craft paper perfectly. And then took a small piece of this really beautiful lace that I found at Michael's also, that was originally white, and sprayed it with the coral and the Caribbean blue, and kind of, you can see both colors, but where it mixed, it turned into purple, which is like one of my favorite colors. And it's kind of a shame, the peacock feather that's back here, that you can't see how beautiful this purple feather is back here. It's more blue in the camera, which, you know, I don't understand why it would change the color, but thus it did. So that's the front cover. The inside, of course, it's not completely done. This is going to be a work in progress, and will be taking me quite a while to fill up, because, you know, a lot of things are going to be happening between now to the point that I can actually hopefully get my vertebrae fixed, you know, where they don't crack anymore. But on the inside, I covered, as you can see, I covered it with the letter paper like I showed you before. But then each flap, and I chose the inner part to kind of look different. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this, but I know that I'll probably color it somehow, give it a little bit more interest so it's not so brown and black, and that's it. Then I took some cards. The biggest ones I had were in black, so I thought, okay, well, you know, most of the paper is brown and black. Black will go with this. And this is basically what this is going to be used for. I'm going to be writing things in here, doing crafts in here, or, you know, not really crafts, but art. I'm, you know, coloring pages and just putting my feelings down somehow. But basically, my opening line to anybody who ever looks at this book after I'm gone, even if that's when I'm 101, somebody reads this book. To all who read this, please do so with a smile on your lips, love in your heart, and an open mind. With God on my side, I will overcome. And as you can see, I made a really big boo-boo here, so I had to kind of cover it up. Still not finished with that yet. I'm going to be coloring the hearts in red so they kind of come up. But one nice thing, that because this is a card, I cut it in such a way that it actually flips, so you can actually open it up as a card. So I have in here believe in, and then miracles, and just added a little touch of bling up here. This is also one of those ones from the $1.50. I believe it was $1.50 from Michael's. Went there one day and bought a whole bunch of stuff, and also had a 20% off the entire purchase coupon. So took quite advantage of it because I spent quite a bit that day. And then my very first page is about how I had found out the day, which was St. Patty's Day, 6:30 in the morning. How my life was changed by just one 6-letter word called cancer. And then my favorite saying of all, live, love, laugh. Live life to the fullest, because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Love as if you will never have a broken heart. And laugh until you are crying so hard that you don't know whether you're going to make it to the bathroom or not. Those 3 words should always be in people's hearts. Live, love, and laugh. These I also found at Michael's in their $1.50 bin. And I had some roses left over from the front, because I thought I was just getting a little too full, so I decided I was just gonna throw them up here. Did Glimmer Mist the page. Also, this has got stain on it too. One of them I know was blue and the other one was red. I can't remember exactly which colors they were. It wasn't the Glimmer Mist because I did the crushed shell over it just to kind of give it more of that effect. But I either use Tim Holtz, the resist paper, which you can see here. The brown areas that you see that are showing up here. And when I go to color over this, and if I wipe quick enough, those areas will actually resist the paint or ink, which is really, really nice. And then of course plain pages for me to write, doodle, arts and crafts, things that, you know, I want to do. I wanted to make sure that there was plenty of that, and then areas that are covered, I can do little art projects with, and do some of my own journaling in as far as painting over it and adding pictures and whatnot. There's another one of those black cards, and as you can see here, you know, because I did Zutter bind it, I cut off enough that, you know, it flips open. And also had some brown cards that I did the same thing to. It's like this one here is a short brown card where I just cut off a little piece of it and it opens up. So, place for photos. I do have a couple of envelopes in here that I kind of decorated. And again, my saying, you know, the live, love, laugh, and found these two beautiful, I don't know if you can tell, but they're kind of like the holographic type butterflies. A little hard to see in this type of light, but they are outlined in silver. And then for the flat parts, what I did, because I didn't want it to be accidentally glued shut, like with this one, I covered it with paper and then just attached some Velcro so that way they can stay closed. And then I have another one I did the same thing to, except for this one I used some of Doreen's. She has she owns Ooh La La's vintage trimmings and does a really great job tea staining. And as you can see, this almost looks like it was originally white with some really pretty pink flowers in there. See if you can see it there. And it just muted it enough to give it that vintagey feel. But did the same thing, just made sure that it's aligned over that gummy edge so, you know, it can never be closed sealed. And then did the Velcro closures so that way, you know, I can actually put stuff in here, keep it, seal it up, and put it away. But the rest of it is empty. Like I said, it's a work in project, and it's going to take me a while to actually get it filled up. And once it's done, I may or may not post it, but until then, I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on it. And let me know what you think. Have a blessed day, and live life to its fullest, because you never know what you may hear at 6:30 in the morning that can change your life forever. God bless.